Hi everyone, it's King Billy back with another Idle Heroes video. As you can see up on the screen here, we have got Horus. So Horus had his rework last week, so I've put together a few things just to demonstrate the changes and just to show how he has improved, really, from my findings. So yeah, if you could please like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, that will help me out a lot, and you'll get obviously all the notifications through for when any more Idle Heroes videos drop. So just looking firstly here at old Horus on the left hand side, the left half of the screen, and new Horus on the right. So the Torment of Flesh and Soul and the Corruptive Rebirth, there's no changes within those two there. But the changes are within Descending Raven. So previously, where he would get 3% of attack, 3% of control immune, and 1% of crit damage every time a hero on the battlefield releases the active skill. Now he gets a higher attack, so 5% of attack, and a higher crit damage, so 2%, but none of the control immunity on that one. However, he does have, if you look at the Crimson contract, he does have some CC immunity in there as well. So previously, when he blocked successfully, he would deal 20% of current HP damage against the attacker with a cap at 1000% of his attack. Now, with every 3 successful blocks, he dispels all the effects of control on himself, and he deals 20% of max HP damage on 3 random enemies. Okay, so it's not just on the attacker, it's on 3 random enemies. Bear in mind, most bosses will have 3 enemies. Okay, so very handy there for the boss damage. Also, the damage cap is 2500% of his attack capped, and also within that, rather than he used to restore self HP by 10% of the damage, now restores self HP by 40% of the damage dealt. And bearing in mind, he's going to be dealing a lot more damage and actually doing up to 2500% rather than just the 1000%. So that all looks very good. So let's look into that now. Okay, so let's just look at Horus. So just to show you, this is before his rework. Okay, there is the proof that this is before the Horus rework. Okay, we currently have him looking like this. We have him looking like this. Okay, let's show you the rest of the team that we're going to be working with. So just to prove it's the same, nothing has changed here. We have no skins, and okay, next one, just to show you, we have this, crit attack. Alright, so yeah, just take my word for it, Penny, nothing's changed. Enables like that. I showed you him, we're going to have him. Yeah, nothing will have changed. Everything will be the same for the characters we use. Okay, just take my word for it. Now, let us go into we'll do some fight against friends here first to see if there's any difference from in PvP, and I've gone through a few beforehand and chose this one. Now the reason I chose this one is the chances there will be no variables when the rework is done. So I do not have any Horus or Jara in this team, so there shouldn't be any variables there. So yeah, just reducing the risk of any variables. And also there is no King Barton, there is no Sigmund, so there's not going to be rounds lasting forever in a day because of all the counter attacks. So I purposely did that also. So we're fighting against Asia, who's level 171, I'm level 169, so quite even. I have took my Penny out of my team because she kills everyone and the round doesn't last that long, so I thought it would be fairer to leave it like this. I found against the team as well when I was practicing the runs that I had Horus in the slot 1, but he kept getting petrified from the outset, so I chose to put him in slot 3, where he wasn't getting petrified as much and it was more fairer. So we'll go for this. we will do a couple of runs. It should end around round 4, based on what I've done prior to the video. And round 4 is there now. I think most people on my team should die here. We got defeated every time previously. We're going to round 5 now, and yeah. So round 5 it ended. Horus is on, what is that? 13, yeah, 13 million. Okay, for his damage. His heals are at 778,000. Next, we'll just fight again, the same person. We'll watch 3 of them, then we'll skip another 7, so we've done 10 in total, just to get some figures together. So round 2, as I say, should end around round 4. And if Falk dies at round 4, there we go. So 1 round less, but 8, almost 9 million there, damage for Horus, and heals of 686,000. We'll watch 1 more. And again, we should expect to see this around round 4. So Horus is still there at round 2. He is still there at round 3. Oh, Valk has died earlier. I don't know if that will make any difference. Round 4. Horus still going at round 4. And everyone died in round 4. Okay. Horus back to 13 mil on the damage. Only 939 on the heals. Okay, so we're just going to next and skip through these to get the stats together now. Okay. So Horus on 15 mil for damage and 1 mil for the heals. Skip this one again. He is, what's that, 19? That's going up. 19 mil. Oh, 19 mil for the heals. 981,000. Sorry. 19 mil damage. And 981,000 for the heals. I've lost count of how many we've done, so I'll work it out afterwards before publishing the video. I think I might have done 5 now, so this will be 6. This one, oh, that's low. What happened there? He must have died early, so 3 mil damage and 321,000 heals. Okay, I think this is number 7. And he's done, that's better, 18 mil damage, 506,000 heals. I think this is number 8. And he has done 12 million damage, 789,000 heals. I think this is number 9, I'm losing count. Seeing too many numbers at once. So we'll see that's number 9. And 13 mil damage, 653 on the heals. And next, so this I think is number 10. There we go. And it is 9 mil for the damage, 541 for the heals. And this one, just for good luck in case I haven't done enough, skip it, and we have done 14 mil damage, 904,000 for the heals. Okay, so now we will look at I'll just show you because we'll pause the video there and came back. So again, Here is Horus and his stats, his skills. He has not changed. My team has not changed. Everyone is still the same. Okay. So we will look into the guild in the Pray for Fire today in the Flame Shrine against Sigmund. Let's see how we get on. So we got 4 attempts here. We'll do them all the same. We're not trying to change things around and improve and find out a good strategy to win. We just want to keep everything the same just to kind of demonstrate Horus's skills. Now, obviously, this is where he should shine more against the boss, but he's only at E2, so I don't know how you'll get on. We'll find out. We'll see. And for this boss, he hits random enemies, so it shouldn't matter where we really put people. So I'll do my standard lineup. I'll put them in slot 2 again. Yeah, slot 3, sorry, again. Okay, and we've got the Phoenix monster. And we do not have the Rainbow Aura because we need Heart Watcher in the team for this. Okay, let's have a look how we get on. These rounds might go on for a while because Sigmund will be doing the 3 Sigmunds. In fact, we'll all be doing the counter attack every time they hit. So it'll go on a while. Now the Sigmund bosses don't have the new Searing Flame. That is only on the characters in PvP, I think. So the bosses don't get the same buffs. So Horus is still alive at round 3. Everyone is still alive at round 3. Horus is getting close to the edge there. Probably going to die. Might be the same. Might be round 4 again. There he goes. Round 3. He went on to round 4 now. So we don't really care about any of this. And let's see what he's done. So boss damage, he is on 12 mil. His heals are 255,000. Okay. And go again. So let's see where he gets to. So round 1. Okay, no problems at round 1. And round 2 is health's going down ever so slightly. He's still about 75% health. Okay, got a bit of a heal from the Phoenix. He's doing alright at round 3. It was the end of round 4 where he died last time. He's getting low health again there now. Still on round 4, but very close to death. And yeah, start of round 5 he died. I don't think he got a shot in round 5, so let's have a look what damage he has done. He has done 11 mil. Oh, no heal. He did no heals, okay. Interesting. Let's go in for the 3rd attempt. Obviously, we'll do the 4 attempts here. And then we will see how he is doing after rework. Should be interesting. Okay, so we'll try and make it to round 4 again. And at least we're getting some pretty good results there, because it's pretty fair if he's going to round 4 each time. Round 4 or like late 4 or early 5s. Yep, so round 3, pretty much the same. Horus is now down to about a quarter of his health, and there it goes, round 4. So actually quite early on in round 4 in that one, so skip the rest of that. And look at his stats again for that one. So 11 mil again. And no heals. And the last one. As I say, we're not really trying to get the most damage done here. We just want to do the video, do the research on Horus and see how improved he is. So as I say, I'm pretty certain it's going to be very well improved, but I would like to I know he was good in Steel Land from a video I've seen, but I would like to see how he is in the Pray for Fire boss, and also especially in PvP, because he's always been okay, you know, average in PvP. Not a bad hero in PvP, but a lot better in PvE. And I want to see if this rework makes a big difference to that PvP. I'm sure it will do in PvE, but I want to see also PvP. Okay, so round 4, Horus got a lot of health this time. He's over half health still. It's on to round 5, still going strong. It's just Aspen who died, and round 5, yes, so round 5 going into round 6, he died from that one, so I expect to see more damages. Maybe he did some heals, I'm not sure. So, okay, that one's threw it right out. So, on that one, he has got 42 million. Oh, God, that is confusing. He's got 42, yeah, it is, I'm reading that right, 42 million damages on that one, a lot more. No heals, I don't know. So yeah, there we go. Very interesting. And yeah, I suppose we will see when this resets tomorrow. You're going to see it all in the one video, of course. We are going to see how the rework goes for Horus, and see how much extra damage we can do, how much extra heals, all that good stuff. Okay, so we're just going to go in here now, now that you've tried this rework, and just have a look at the same things, so the PvP and the PvE. I'm just going to show you quickly that yes, everything is still the same with the team, with the stones that we're using, the artifacts, all that kind of stuff. You can see Horus is still the same as well, got the same stuff on him there with the invisible cloak. All that kind of stuff, and there's just the proof quickly. You can see on the Descending Raven with the change on the Crimson contract with the 2,500% difference on there. So first one, we're just going to go in, hopefully nothing's changed here. We're going to go in against Asia again. Okay, as I say, keeping the team the same. So there's as little variables as possible. To go in here, Phoenix Monster is on there, and we're just going to go through the battles here. Not sure exactly how well we'll do with PvP, how much difference it'll make, but it's certainly something worth looking into. It would be great to have an E5 Horus to have a look at it really, but E2 is all we've got for now, so that's what we'll be looking at. So round 4 there, getting the heals, and then dying off in the round 5. Let's have a look at the damages. Is 12.5 mil for the damages there, and heal of 1.36. So I think certainly based on that there, the heal is higher than we had previously. Damages around the same. So here we go, second attempt against the same team, against Asia, and okay, round 3 now again. Oh, died early this round. Okay, so all depends on getting those three blocks really. And oh, sorry, I skipped that one by accident. But yeah, I mean, block, yes. Let's keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on Horus's block really here now. Yeah, round 2. So yeah, not getting too many blocks in. There's a block there, I think. And block there, but died. Okay. So on that one we had a 10.6 and 100 and a 1.9. So yeah, definitely there's the heals over the million again. Yeah, we're definitely getting more heals. I don't know if we're doing much more damage though. I think it really kind of depends on getting those 3 blocks in and getting the big hit on the 3 enemies to make the difference. Basically, block can be countered by precision. So if you had, the way I heroes tell it is that if you had 40%, let's have a look, 7. Okay, 7.4 no heals. If you had 40% block and your opponent had 10% precision, that would only put you on a 30% chance to block. Okay, so we're just going to skip through these now. So yeah, the opponent's team can have a difference on your block. Horus's block is on, I think, 95% here, so it can make a difference. So yeah, just blasting through the rounds now and get these stats pulled together on how we do. So I think a 13.8 mil for the damage and a 2.8 mil for the heals there. So yeah, definitely doing much more heals, about double the heals in PvP that we did previously. The damage, you know, it's pretty much around the same area. Might change if the rounds went on longer, but if you stayed alive longer, therefore getting more blocks off, but we'll see. I'm really itchy nose, I'm sorry. Oh. Right. So yeah, into round 2. Let's say block for Horus there. Okay, let's just skip on. So 10.2 and yeah, 2.4 mil for the heals there. I'm not sure if we've done 8, 9 rounds. I'm not sure now, but yeah, almost 20 mil there for the damages. Wow. And 4.6 mil for the heals. So capability is very high. And another high one, 14.5 mil and 4.3 mil. Right, so definitely heals are much better in PvP than they were. Let's have a look. Now notice in the PvE last time we only got, well, we didn't really get many heals. We'll look into why that is in a bit. So I think the way it's worked out is that Sigmund's probably not the best character to look at this, because the blocks aren't really working. What we're seeing about precision there is I noticed that, well, I see we're looking at it in a bit more detail, but Sigmund has a 30% chance, sorry, a 30% precision. So I don't know how it exactly works, but I think that you just add them all together. So if there's 3 of them, it would be like 90. It would be like 90%, and that's why Horus isn't really blocking. So we're not really getting to see the full effect of what he can do in PVE. But we'll go through it anyways. It's up to round 4, so we're probably going to still end up dying around this area here, round 4 and 5. As you can see, if you keep an eye on Horus there, he's not really blocking anything. Okay. So he did. Let's have a look on this one. So just to come up for 12, to round up to 12.8, but he's done no heals. Okay, we'll go through the rest of it. We'll see. I think we'll just be looking at the damage really, but without the last passive, it's hard to really tell what improvements have been made exactly. So we're probably going to end up having to wait until there's another guild boss on, and then I'll add to the video with some footage of that one, see how much damage Horus is doing then, if it's a boss who hasn't got a lot of precision, and hopefully just, as I say, it's not a straight comparison because there's no, you can't look at the old Horus now, but we'll still get an idea his damage against the other heroes there. We've got, as I say, E3 Penny and E5 Valken there to kind of compare it against. So it's coming up to that round 4, round 5 mark again. He's still got a lot of health for us. Okay, it's starting to go down now. If he gets a hit, maybe he's dead. Dead in round 5 again. Yeah, we'll skip on from there. Good high amount of damage for the team. The 3 top damage dealers doing a lot of damage there. But 47.5 million damage, which is more than we did previously in the PvE battle. As I say, that's without really using anything for the last passive there. So that's good to see. We'll see if it's just a fluke again. I mean, we did have 42 mil, I think, from the last one. But yeah, so round 2. And I'm just looking out for blocks again, really, for Horus, but I'm not seeing any blocks. So yeah, I think it is getting counteracted by the 3 Sigmunds with their 30% precision each. It's got to be. And yeah, dead round 5 again. So that one, even higher overall damage there. And yeah, no heals. And I believe that was, I just caught there, I think it was 11 mil. So, which is pretty much what we're doing. So maybe that 47 mil was just a fluke, like the 42 mil was the first time before the rework that we fought the Sigmunds. Obviously there is other variables in here as well, like Heart Watcher and how long she stays alive and what damage multiplier she can put on, and Cruise and his weaken as well. So yeah, just nice just to demonstrate any changes. Would have been better if I had a better boss, to be fair, but you know, we can't go back in time. So round 5, still up there, half health for full energy, just unleash that energy, and we make it to round 6. No, just before round 6 he died. So let's have a look at, high damage that time, and 36.9 million that time. All right then, so just wanted to see if it's possible to get past any Seal Land as well with Horus. I know he's meant to be quite good in Seal Land with his new rework, so I've been stuck at a similar point for a long time now. I haven't really made any changes to the Shadow faction that I've got there. Okay, so I think any changes that or any further that we progress here is all going to be down to Horus and his rework. So just throwing together the kind of best team I can there with the Phoenix. Okay, defeat there. Let's try again and don't skip the battle this time. Okay, so go in. Round 1, Horus in slot 1, and he is actually getting the blocks off this time. So that's much better. Block, 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 and then he lays the damage down and heals. So he's still on full health at round 3. This is promising. Block, block, block. Did you look at 3 blocks there? Did it? Yes. Nice. Got some progress. And he did 5. Was it 50 mil or 503 mil? Couldn't quite tell. He did a lot of damage. Let's just say that. Well, you can try the next one, which I don't know. If we get past this one, then that's a definite sign of how good Horus's rework is for Seal Land. It's definitely those big heals. I mean, he used to heal, but you didn't used to see these kind of big heals coming from him. We're getting dealt some damage. Oh, that was close. I think if we killed one of the small guys and the boss there, that would have done it. So let's just keep having a try. Here we go. So swapping around into slot 2. I'm not sure if that would be beneficial because really we want him to get the blocks. He's not going to get the blocks if he's not getting hit. He's getting some blocks. Okay. Phoenix monster, come on. Okay. I haven't done too much damage this time, mind. Yeah. Didn't think we were going to do it that time. Little switch around. See if it helps. So I'm not seeing as many blocks this time. And his health is going down because of it. Oh yeah. So out around 4 that time, the blocks not really coming in as much as I'd like them to. So keeping them in slot 1 again. Where are my blocks? Block. Round 3. We need, yeah, so he needs the blocks. So if he doesn't get the blocks, then he doesn't really do it. Okay, so I think that might be how I had it to start with. Block, block. Block, block. Okay, so you done pretty well, but the boss has still got high health. Yeah, we're dead again. We'll keep going. He's definitely done good to get us through even just that one round, though. As I say beforehand, I tried loads of times and never got anywhere with it. So he's definitely better in Seal Land, I would say, than what he was before. Yeah, we'll go round 4. Still got really high health. Oh, and it's gone down really quickly. Oh, we're dead. 2 goes left. Is it worth it? Oh. Okay, so I thought that the other stone was on cruise, but it wasn't. Is it worth changing anything here, maybe? Let's just try some extra damage here. Bit of speed as well. Why not? And yeah, because we weren't getting that many blocks in, so let's try for the extra blocks. Block buffs 95% with the invisible cape. And let's go back in. Hopefully this makes a difference. So block, block, attack, block, 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 attack, block. Oh, dead. Did get a few counter attacks in there from the blocks, but still died in round 4. And I think this is the last attempt, so we'll see how this one goes. But yeah, in summary, I think he's definitely an improved hero in Seal Land from what he was before the rework. And then we'll be able to look at the new Pray for Fire boss as well. One that is not Sigmund, who hasn't got all that precision damage, hopefully. So here we are, and the new boss in the Pray for Fire, or whatever they're calling it these days, is open. So let us have a look in here. I want to show you, where is he? Sigmund. So yeah, basically just quickly to go over what happened with Sigmund in that part of the video. As we did touch on it earlier with my kind of speculations, I just wanted to kind of show you that. So let's just see, we'll look at Horus first, probably makes more sense. As you see here, Horus is currently on a block of 95%, okay? 95% chance to block, okay? Block will reduce the damage by 33%. Okay, but we're not so bothered about that, we're just bothered about getting the blocks off so that he can do the extra damage from his last passive. And do the heals from doing that also. Now, what went wrong is when we were fighting the 3 Sigmund bosses, he has got precision 30%. Okay, so if you've got 3 lots of, if you have one guy with 30%, that'll reduce us by 30%. If we have 3 lots of 30%, because as you can see there, his lava shield has a precision of plus 30%. That's 3 of them. So that's like 90%. And if we only had 95%, we've only got a 95% chance left to block. So basically, hardly any chance. And that's where it all went wrong for Horus before. With every 3 successful blocks, he needs to get 3 blocks off just to get to do this Crimson contract, so it just wasn't happening. And yeah, as I said, there is a new Pray for Fire boss open, so we'll be able to go in there and hopefully I've checked it out before. There's no precision on this one, so we should just be able to go straight in there. Let's have a look. It is here, yes, Melassa. So I don't really know anything about Melassa, but looking at this, you've got Corrosive Arrow, which damage against 4 random enemies, so just random attacks, reduces the 30% speed and poisons them, dealing an extra 55% of attack damage per round for 3 rounds. So damage over time from the poison. Crit plus 40% and attack plus 30%. The crit on her, she's got the crit chance of 40% but no crit damage. But the way her crit will work is that each crit strike has a 100% chance to again poison the target. So damage over time there, dealing the 78% of attack damage per round for 2 rounds. So if Horus can just block, basically get that last passive off, that will get rid of the get rid of damage over time. No, it's not a control, is it? It's just a damage over time. Okay, but he'll still be able to heal himself up, so it should be good. What we'll do though is we'll put the Purify on Valk. We want the HP. We don't necessarily need. Number 2, let's go for Lethal Fight Back, because that gives us the damage against the boss with the high HP. We need to have the Purify on. We need to have number 4. We need to have the health max for the max HP for Valkyrie. As you can see, she will do the Purify will do the damage over time. I'm not sure. Either one would be good, I think. Choices. Yeah. Go for Balance Strike. What the hell? Let's try it. Penny, so for her, she's only at E3. I'd like her to stay alive, so HP, I think. Should we do the Lethal Fight Back? I'm tempted. Yep. Lethal Fight Back. Oh, and of course the Purify to get rid of that damage over time. Okay. Then for Horus, we just need to have. Well, I feel like he needs to stay alive, maybe though. So I might just go with the 2 health buffs on this one. Plus, if he's healing himself, I don't know what to do. Screw it. Leave as is, right? So let's go in with that then, and we will go into the guild, into the Flame Shrine. I still call it Pray for Fire, and I hit the wrong button there. I still call it Pray for Fire because I can't help it. So in against Melassa. Same team, I think, as we used against the Sigmund bosses. But I'd expect to see better results from Horus in this one. Heart Watcher in there for the damage, Cruz in there for the weaken, and other damage dealers, and we get benefits from Valkyrie as well in here. So, okay, round 1. Let's give a look at blocks. So, come on, block Horus. We just want to see some blocks. Oh, it's dead. Oh, well, the first round didn't go great. Dead by round 3. So, how much has he done? Yeah. 9 mil, no heals. That wasn't what I wanted to happen. Not what I expected to happen. Let's try again. Hopefully that was just a one-off. So we're going back in. We need to block. Come on. So we'll slow it down to watch the blocks. I don't think he's even been hit yet. Okay, there we go. One block, 1 out of 2. 2 hits, 1 block. Go on, hit him again. Block, block, yes. Okay, that's what you want to see. There's the heals. Oh, yes, so he's pretty much back up to full health. Just him and an E5 Valk left standing. That's showing you that's how good his heals are. When he gets those blocks off, the heal is pretty amazing. So round 5 he's dead. I think Valk not far behind probably. Yeah, imagine him at E5 with that block. Oh, it's going to be a block and heal. It's going to be a beast. Wow. 92 million. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I think that first round was an absolute fluke. Heals, whoa. He healed for 20 million as well. What? Oh, let's have another look then. We'll do all 4, but yeah, that's looking pretty spot on. So I'm going to get some blocks in again. Block. Come on. He's low on health again. There's no block. Oh, there's a block. There's a block. Come on, heal up. Oh, look how big the heal is. The heal is ridiculous. Little heal there from the Phoenix. A block, but I think he's going to die his next hit, so I still think it only lasted till round 4. Cruiser's doing okay, he's still alive. Yeah, 57 million for the damage. Not as good as Valk, but she was alive longer. And the heals again at 90 million. 9 million. Yes, 9 million for the heals. It's fantastic. And I think we've got 1 go left, have we? I think this is the last go. Only get 4 goes. For those of you who don't have the Flame Shrine unlocked yet, I don't know about it. So let's see. I'm going to get some blocks in again. I want a block. 1 block. Ooh, low health though. Two blocks. 3 blocks. And there we go, healing up. Yeah, the heal's pretty awesome. The heal's really awesome, in fact. It really is. Yeah, he's dead at round 4 again. I expect to see some of that kind of damage then. What was it, 90 mil was it? No, it was less than that. So 34 mil. I think 9 mil it was for the heals. Previously. Falk's still doing loads of damage. And yeah, almost 9.7 mil for the heals. So yes, I'd say definitely in PVE he's great with the heals. You can't fault that. Not at all. So yeah, I think that's it for the Horus Rework video. And definitely think that this here, the Crimson Contract, the improvements they've made there with the heals is the biggest improvement to them. And that's only on what we've looked at today, as only being on an E2 Horus as well. So imagine the kind of damage and the kind of heals you can do when he is on an E5. So can't wait to get up to E5. So yeah, please, if you like this video, please drop it a like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications for more videos like this. Quite a long video, but just wanted to kind of try and cover off as much of the different areas as we could for Horus and the rework. I did also go into the Tower of Oblivion like off camera as well. There was a level there that I've been stuck on for so long, and again with no real changes to my team other than Horus has had an upgrade. We managed to get through that as well, and subsequent levels after that as well. But yes, the one I've been stuck on, I mean, when I say stuck, I mean I've been stuck on that for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, like probably a month, I don't know, without any kind of any kind of progress or anywhere near it. And I just had a couple of attempts there and got straight through. So yeah, definitely making a difference in all areas, I would say, but mostly PVE. Yeah, so thanks again for watching, and we will catch you in the next video. Thanks, bye for now.